Good morning. It's Friday, April 4th, 8 a.m. Just leaving Ice Water Spring Gap Shelter, I think it is, and heading to Tri Knob Shelter, about 12.8 miles away. That's the goal for today. The next shelter after that's like 20.8 miles. So I think 12.8 is going to do it for us. We sheltered with about 6 other gentlemen last night, older gentlemen, and I'm sure we'll meet up with them again tonight. But it's an overcast morning. The high is supposed to be about 67 degrees. Good hiking weather, I guess. It's breezy at the moment. It stayed really warm last night, so I had to take a lot of my warm clothes off to be able to sleep well. But all is well. Gretel and Dodger are still putting their gear away, and they'll be joining us shortly. Noticing a lot of people are getting colds on the trail. 62 has had a cold, and Gretel's starting to get a cold, so I'm hoping that I can avoid that. But the weather's supposed to get really cold here shortly in the next week, so we'll see how we deal with that. But I'll show you the trail as I get started. This is what the trail is looking like this morning as I head out. There is a shelter in between where we're staying, about 7.2 miles out. So we're likely going to meet up there, either have a snack, see if they have a privy and use the bathroom and all that sort of stuff. The trail's wet this morning. I would have thought that it would have dried out a little bit since it's been warm lately, but maybe this is coming from something else. But it's rocky and wet, and at the moment it's going downhill. So I don't hurt myself. I'm going to go ahead and check out for now, but I'll check in with you again later. All right, good morning. It's 9 o'clock. Making good progress. Haven't had any real big climbs yet. Been walking a lot of ridge lines, which has like a drop off on both sides. This one, it might be hard to see over here. It drops off to the left and right. The right is covered in trees. To the left, you can see a little more of the valley down below. Looks like it's gonna warm up out there. There seems to be a community way off in the distance. I have no idea. It could be Pigeon Forge or otherwise. But it's a cool day. I'm guessing high 50s at the moment with the breeze. But I just peeled off a windbreaker rain jacket because I was getting overheated. Making great progress. At this rate, I'll get to the shelter somewhere around 3 to 3:30, and we'll see what we're going to do from there. Gretel and Dodger are still behind me, but I have no doubts that they'll be passing me soon. It's not a bad day. I've encountered a person going the opposite direction, and one of the people we camped with last night just went by me when I stopped to change my jacket out. So all is well, doing well, and still enjoying my hike. So let's see what else I encounter along the way. 10:25, still in the midst of my hike. About 4.5 miles in, this is what I'm looking at on a ridge. Yet again, it just goes on forever and ever and ever. Some of those mountains way out there are awfully tall. But it's beautiful. Sun's out, partially cloudy, you can see. It's really breezy today. It's cool though, so that's nice. Though when I get to this next shelter, which is about 3.3 miles out or so, I'll probably take off my wind shirt because I'm warmed up, and maybe have a snack and then head on. So looking to get to my final camp for the night around 3:30 to 4. There you go. You know, it'd be nice if we could go later in the day, but the next shelter would take us to like 21 miles, and we're not prepared to go that far yet. And it would probably be around 7 o'clock by the time we got there. Probably still light out, but I don't know if we're quite ready body-wise to go that distance yet. I think our bodies are conditioned for like 15 to 16 miles right now, though we're not doing that mileage, and we really want to. So hopefully we can pick it up here soon. I think once we get out of the Smokies, that will be an opportunity to do that, because we're not going to be stuck to certain shelters once we're out of the Smokies. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a little steep climb here momentarily, and then it's going to be downhill for a while. So the climb's starting here now. Gretel shot out ahead of me. I haven't seen Dodger yet, so I'm not sure where he's at, but behind me. The climb starts now. Here we go. It's currently 1 o'clock. I'm on a climb. I just started it. You can see that's where I'm coming from. And this is where I'm heading. The day's really warmed up, but thankfully I'm in the shade of the trees now, which makes it nice. Down to a t-shirt and shorts, and probably about an hour and a half away from the shelter we'll be staying at. So another night of getting in around 2:30 to 3 o'clock. That's early, but yeah, there's no way we would be able to make it to the next shelter. I mean, we could. It's another 9 miles, I guess, maybe less, but still, it'd be close to dark, and I don't know. I think my legs aren't quite there yet, so we're working on it. But it's been a beautiful day, pretty uneventful. I mean, there are ups and downs like any other days in terms of the climbs and descents, but really nothing bad. We've had probably about 15 trees that were down and over the trail that we had to climb over or go around. Not a big deal, there might be more. So there was talk when we started the Smokies that there were a lot of trees down on this section. I just haven't seen it. So I think a lot of times people start talking about something they really have no experience with. People haven't hiked the area, but they have a lot to say about it. So I think getting out here and seeing it for yourself is the best way of knowing what's going on. But anyway, listening to music as I'm getting ready to climb up this hill, and 80s rock, obviously. And it's been a good afternoon. I look forward to getting to the shelter and getting settled in. It's 2:54, coming into the Tri-Corner Knob shelter. I'm guessing that Gretel's down here. There's a backpack. Hopefully I get a good spot in the shelter. On top is my preferred location. And hopefully we're staying here because honestly, I'm fatigued today. I'm tired. Now, I don't know where Dodger is. I haven't seen him all day. He started after me and never went by me, so he's still coming along, I would imagine. There's some tent sites down to my right. So if I needed a tent, I could tent down there. Though there's some roots that would be underground, which I don't really care for. There's the privy back there. They have a grassy area, not much of a grassy area. Looks like they have bear boxes, but that's where the Forest Service locks their tools up. So that's not what it is. Looks like there might be a water source right here. Howdy.
Hey.
Anybody else here?
Just us chickens, man.
All right. I wonder what happened to Gretel if he continued on. It's about 5 p.m. We're at Tri-Corner Knob Shelter. Tomorrow we're going to be making our way 14.6 miles, I think, to Davenport Gap Shelter. And then the following morning, Sunday morning, we're going to exit the Smoky Mountains and get to a hostel called Standing Bear Hostel, where we're going to resupply. If that doesn't work out, then we're going to go into Davenport, which is a small community. Sunday is supposed to be rainy. This next week is supposed to get awfully cold. So we're going to try to make it to Hot Springs, which is about 40 miles away, in the next week, and do 1 day there overnight. Not a 0 day, but an overnight. And hopefully we can judge our day so that we're not out hiking on the day that the high is only going to be like 36 degrees and the low is going to be like 17 degrees. So that's a concern we have, but we're making it all work. All is well. It was kind of an uneventful day. This video might be shorter than most, only because there wasn't a lot going on the trail today. It was actually somewhat difficult for 12.8 miles. I struggled a bit, and I know the others are saying that they struggled a bit as well. People are nursing colds and people are nursing injuries at this point. I had a slip and fall today where I kind of bruised my behind a little bit, but otherwise I think we're going to be fine. So thanks again for following, and continue to do so, I hope, and I'll see you all again tomorrow morning. Sunny D out.